Hey you guys, I know I look super crazy right now, but happy Halloween, happy Sunday. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're having a great weekend. Stay safe. Is anybody going trick-or-treating? Are you staying home? What are you guys up to? So I told you we were going to do one final look, and I was practicing yesterday, and I got half of it somewhat done, and I added a few things, and we're going to get started on the other side because I got to hurry up because it's getting later. But on my face, I put down the white foundation. This is from LA Girl. It's the Pro Coverage HD High Definition Long Wear Illuminating Foundation. It's actually in the shade white. You can also use this to like lighten other shades of foundation, so that's really good. I used that to make my base face. And then I also grabbed this at CVS. They had them. It's a mess right now because me and Kai have been doing makeup yesterday and today, but this is the Wet n Wild Fantasy FM Makers paint palette in the collection Smokey. And then what I did is I went in with this white and I went in all over just to make it more opaque. And now I did the eye. I used this red right here, this deep red in the middle, and then I used the black all around it, and I set it with shadows. We'll go all over this because we're going to do this again. And then around my face, I wanted to look like sunken in, old skull-like kind of thing. So I did mix some grays here, some black. I made the neck very bony and sunken in like. So I don't know where this is going, but we're doing something. And we're going to be playing with these bad boys right here from Suva. This is the Suva Hydra FX palette in grunge. And it has beautiful shades, and it has grunge, it has alt, it has mellow, it has grime, and it has mosh. And let me show you what they look like. Super pretty. I already dabbled in because I wanted to play with them first to see how they would work. And it does come with a brush, which is great because if you don't have this brush for this kit, you would need to purchase one. So it was great that they included one. I did have this one from Moda, and that's what I used to do the symbol up here. We're going to complete that as well right now. So yeah, let's just get going. Super easy. I'm not making it too difficult because I've already spent 2 hours on this look. I have to fix my brow. That kind of got messed up, but that's not a big deal. So let's fix that brow first, and then we'll go back. So all I'm doing is taking an e.l.f. It's an eyebrow brush. It's their eyebrow duo. I'm going into the black from the FM palette, the Smoky palette. And the reason why I wanted to cover up my natural brows because I want this to look a little janky. And I'm just trying to make it higher and then way more arched. So nothing is going to be precise. Nothing is going to look good today. It's going to look a little crazy, try and be a little spooky. So you don't have to be perfect at anything. It's going to look messy. It's going to look weird. But that's the point of Halloween, having some fun, getting out of your comfort zone. Just having fun with it, right? So I'm just deepening that up a little bit. It's not even straight. It's a big, thick brow. Thick. Very thick. But I just wanted it to look like sunken in, death, stuff like that. You can make it look more natural if you want to put in some like hair-like strokes. And with the gray too, you can add a little bit of that gray that's in here and go through it and make a little texture. But I'm not going that crazy. We're going to be go trick-or-treating in the dark. No one's going to see me. So let's get started with the eye now. Now that we fixed that one brow, we're going to do the eye, and then we'll fix that brow afterwards. So what I did was I put down this red color first. So you can either use your finger, which is very, very messy, but it's fun to deal with. So it's up to you. Or you can go in with a brush. So I'll show you. I have an e.l.f. eyeshadow C brush. It's like this. Just tap right into that red. And I know I have creases everywhere. This, I piled on the paint, so it's gonna look creasy, but that's okay. It adds to your spooky vibe. So look how easy this is to just add on there. Like I said, nothing has to be perfect. This is fun and different. And it's Halloween, baby. We gotta have some fun on this channel, right? So I'm just, like I said, it could be messy, it could be sloppy. Yes, we're gonna blend this out just a smidge, but have fun with it. You don't have to be precise with these looks, okay? You don't. It's Halloween. We're gonna have fun. So I'm just trying to bring this all the way up into like this kind of shape. I'm not going to go as high as that because we're going to put black, but I'm just creating the shape that I want. I was kind of going for death glam kind of thing, but then I realized I don't have rhinestones, and I'm like, no. that would have been like perfect. Rhinestones and then some like a skull-like feature, that would have been perfect. But we work with what we got. I already spent way too much money on Halloween makeup, so that's that. So now you're just going to take a blending brush, and I'm just using an old Wet n Wild crease brush. I'm throwing all these brushes out. These are like my old brushes that I don't use much anymore. I mean, I have a bunch of new ones of these, but sometimes after you wash them too many times, they look a little crazy, so I save them for things like this, practicing looks, stuff like that. So I'm just tapping it out because this paint really is easy to move around. Very, very easy. You don't have to do much to it. You can always add some more. And we're just getting the shape down. We're going to add more as we go. So next, you're going to put those down for now. Excuse me. And now you're going to take a different shadow brush, and you're going to start with the black. Yeah. So I'm just using another eyeshadow C, and I'm going into the black portion of the Wet n Wild palette. And now I'm just going to start going around the edge with the black. You can do it however you want, of course. Yeah, I can't believe I've already spent 2 hours on this, trying to blend out like the shadows and stuff, like trying to get them exact. It has not been easy, but I'm here to show you because it's fun. It's not like it's not fun. It absolutely is fun to do. It's just like I didn't expect. Like I got into it, and then I looked at the clock. I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to start recording the video for the channel. I did not know that amount of time went by. Yes, it looks crazy right now. Don't worry, I promise. Also, I'm going to do the outer V. Like I said, I was trying to go for like a glam look, so Smokey Eye, why not? So now you're going to take a different shadow brush. Where did I put it? So many laying around here. Alright, we'll just use this one. And you're going to start buffing that out a little bit. Yeah, these are all old brushes. These wash out, though. I did use some of my regular brushes yesterday, and it does wash out really easily, so it's just sometimes brushes, after you wash them too many times, they look a little crazy, and yeah, they don't work as well at blending, like when you want a really precise eyeshadow look. So I save them for fun stuff like this. Why throw them out and not get any rest of the use out of them, right? So, like I said, it looks crazy right now. Don't worry. We will get it. I'm just fixing up a few spots. And it's very easy to correct too, so if you mess up, like you got black somewhere you didn't want it, you can always just use a Q-tip and then go over it with the white. Very simple, very, very easy. Now I'm going to go back with the red. I'm going to go right in the inner corner. We are going to set this as well with an eyeshadow, but I'm just building up the intensity of that red. I love that color. It's so pretty. So pretty. This palette is a mess, though. I made such a mess out of it because I had to do Kai's Joker look yesterday. I thought we were doing that again today, but I think we're not. And now I played with it yesterday, trying to practice this look, and now we're doing it today. And it's pretty messy, but it's still fun. Look how pretty that color is. I just love that. Okay, so now that we're done with the paint for now, I'm going to put that to the side. And you're going to take whatever palette you have that has that reddish, like a similar red to that. I'm using the OPV palette. We've used this before. This is their Spotlight eyeshadow palette. I'm going to use this right here, that red right there. Very good. So let me put this down. And now I'm just going to take... Where did I put it? Where did I put it? Ooh. I'm just going to take a plain brush because you don't want to mix them in your palette because then your palette's going to get a little gross. That happened to my Morphe one since I didn't realize, yeah, cream will go into the palette once you dip several times. So just be careful with that. But still, it's super fun. Like, so fun. I'm really building up that color, setting that color. So stinking fun. So fun. And now we're going to set the black as well. So just take another brush, whatever you have available. Use this. I'm just going to go into the black here, and I'm just going to start dabbing it around the edges again. Because I want this to set and not move around too much, so. Blend out a little bit. Doesn't, like I said, it's going to look a little crazy, and that's okay. See how I got it there? I'll show you how I clean it up too. I don't want this to be a perfect look, you know? I want it to look messy and not together and stuff like that. So have fun with it. Don't feel like you have to be perfect. Okay, so just like, okay, so I'm going to go back into the red and then really build that up again. I'm going to put some over the black as well. See how I got it over the black on this eye? So that's what I'm doing here as well. Just tap, tap, tap. I'm not blending this. I'm literally tapping it on to wherever I want it. And it just makes it so pretty. Look how pretty that is. And as I was saying before, say you messed up, say like right here, use a Q-tip. Sometimes if you wet it, it's a little better because it's going to take off. See, it clears right off, and you just go back over it with the white paint. So we'll just go that. Use your finger. And there you go. Super easy, and it works. It works. You can't even tell that you messed up. You just blend it out with your finger. And then I would go in with the beauty blender you were using, and it's good to go. Good to go. No worries. And I always have a makeup wipe available because of this messy reason. But we're almost good with that. I'm just making sure that's how I want it. I might even add a little bit more of this to it. You can always go back and forth. It's not going to hurt anything. Just be careful when you go to dip into your eyeshadow palette. You don't want to ruin your palette, especially if it's one of your favorites. This one, it's not my favorite, but it's not my least favorite. So I'm trying to be careful, but I'm not going like crazy about it, you know? Okay. So now that I did that, I'm just going to go back with where did I put it? Brush. And just blend out that black a smidge. Just a little bit. Cool, huh? Alright, so, like I said, nothing's going to be perfect here. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do the lower lash line. And literally, you're going to use, not this, we're going to use our eyeshadow. The eyeshadow you've been using, just take a different brush, tap into that red, bang it off, and you're going to go literally right under your lash line. And like I said, it doesn't have to be perfect, just go in at it. We're looking creepy today. All disemboweled. Crazy. See, there we go. Add a little bit more. Right there. Perfect. Okay. So now we're done with the eyeshadow. And you can fix that up if you want to. I'm not going to go crazy over it. Like I said, it's going to be dark. No one's going to see me anyway. So I'm also going to put eyeliner in my waterline. This is just the Wet n Wild breakup proof, waterproof, retractable eyeliner in the shade Blackest Black. And I'm just going to go in my upper lash line and tightline a little bit. And then I'm going to do my waterline. I am dragging it down to give it a messy look. See a nice messy look. Perfect. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. Okay, we're not going to do mascara yet because I want to finish up the rest of this next. So what I did to carve out this like shadow area to do my contour in a way, eyeliner. The same eyeliner we used on our eyes. And I am going to just watch this. You're just going to trace it. And this breaks. This is breakup proof. So not right. I'm literally making like a path of how I want it to look. Okay. And this blends out really, really easily. I'll show you. Where is my blending one? Okay. So I'm just taking a fluffy brush and watch this. Isn't that cool? It's going to look scary at first when you put it on, but don't be afraid. It blends, and then you can always tap out tap your Beauty Blender on, and it works so well at just making it look like a shadow. It works so well. It looks scary at first, but you guys, it works. And this was a brush I didn't care about because it's probably going to be done after this because I'm using it pretty roughly just to get this blended out pretty quick. And I'm just going around just like I would contour on a normal basis, but with the black. That way it looks like a skull kind of in a way. I was going to do a sugar skull, but then I'm like, oh, but I want to use more shades in that paint palette. So I just did this gothic glam slash skull look, whatever you want to call it. I don't even have a name. Austin's like, what do you call it? What are you? I'm like, I don't know. I'm something though. I am something. Now, like I said, see how you'd probably be worried? Don't worry, take your Beauty Blender. Watch this. Look at that. It makes it like a shadow. It's like perfect. Perfect. Even with, if you want to just do the Beauty Blender instead of blending it with a brush, it works so stinking well. So good. And I'm not using this Beauty Blender after this either. This is the one we got, I think it was Ipsy for they came with 3 for like $60. It's pretty good. It works really, really well. It's very squishy. I don't know if I'd ever pay that amount of money for a Beauty Blender, but it does work really well. So I'm glad I got it in my Ipsy. Because $60, that's expensive. See how we're getting there now? Yes, my little baby hair's in the way. I don't even care. Now we're looking like gray and dark and, you know, gotta get that weird look going, right? And I'm just gonna mark a little bit more. Oops, come on. It breaks so much. It's terrible. Gonna do it again because I want to deepen it a little bit in certain spots and get it closer to my hairline. And let's see if we just use this. Let's see what happens. I didn't do that. Probably easier. So yeah, just use your Beauty Blender, you guys. It'll blend out just the same way. We can fix that purple. I had to play with those Suba liners before I came on here. I'm like, I don't want to show them and it not come out right because I would fail you then. I am being a little bit forceful with this. That's why I like to do the brush before, just because it gets it going. Yeah, see, that's the only reason why I like to use the brush, because otherwise you have to be pretty forceful with the Beauty Blender. But once you get it like this, look, very easy. Look how gray we look. Yes. Perfect. We look creepy. Okay. And if you want to add some highlight like we would a highlight, go back into that paint. Use the white, tap it on your cheekbones, on the tip of your nose, Cupid bow. I mean, it's not going to glimmer like a highlight, but then use the other end. See, a little bit, a little lightness there, like a highlight. Just a little bit, because we're not lively today at Halloween. Okay, you guys, so let's continue. I didn't think of blush. Should we do blush? Maybe that deep red. Ooh, let's do that. Let's do a little bit of that blush. So let's do this. And I'm just going to use the good old Beauty Blender. And I'm going to bring it up and do like a drape, a blush drape. Because we are glam. We want to be glam still. Because we are having a pretty fancy, well, not fancy, but pretty bold eye look. So I'm just tapping the Beauty Blender out. I gotta do the other brow. I almost forgot about my other brow. But there we are. A little bit more, and then that's good. Yeah, I have to be done with this very soon. So you guys, I'm not going to keep you much longer, but I had to show you in case you ever want to do a fun look like this. And it's our last look of Halloween week, and now we can start doing Christmas looks and things like looks for the holidays and special occasions. I'm so excited. I love doing looks for Halloween, but sometimes it's like, all right, I'm ready to do something else now. Okay, so let's do our mascara, and then we'll start doing Suva. So what mascara did I grab? I bet you I didn't grab any. So we're going for a quick walk. All right, don't mind my room, but let's grab some mascara. I'm just going to use Essence and L'Oreal. Something that was quick. All right, ready? We're going to go in with the Essence Lash Princess Sculpted Volume Mascara. And we're going to try to make these pretty thick. I might put lashes on. I don't know. We're going to be outside in the wind. I don't want to worry that my lashes are going to come flying off. Not that anyone's going to see it, but like normally for a glam look you would do lashes, but I don't know, you guys. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. But make them thick. Make them stand out. You want them to stand out because you have such a bold eye look on. Yes, it's not blended perfect, but that is the creepiness of it. And that's what I like about Halloween looks. It doesn't have to be perfectly blended. It could look weird. It could look creepy. On an everyday basis, we have to like blend it to perfection and stuff. But on Halloween, we don't have to. This Essence mascara, they have a bunch of different types of mascaras, you guys. Have you tried them yet? If you have not tried them yet, you need to. They're pretty darn good. Some of them are better than others. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Okay, let's do the L'Oreal now. And what I'm going to do, you guys, since I want you guys to see this before the end of the night, I am going to put it up on the channel. Put certain things, but I'm going to list the products tomorrow. That way you guys can still see what products I used, but I want to get this up there sooner. Oop. I'm trying to be quick, sorry guys. I want to get this up on the channel before Halloween's over, because in case you want to spruce up your look, do a fun, wacky look, this is one of them. Alright. I'm going to do another coat after. They're dry. But now let's do something with the Suva palette. We're going to do way more with this, you guys, because this doesn't give this justice. We're just doing a little bit of fun. But all you would do is you'd have a little bit of water. You need a brush, of course. And you can't get these out of the pans, but what I do is I dip my clean brush, and then I pick which one I want. So since we have that color, let's do this color. This really pretty, whoops, I'm kind of mixing colors, whoops, oh well. And just, you're going to want to wet it until you notice it like a melting ice cream in a way. And that's pretty good. So you can always test it on here. Very pigmented, like I can't believe this. So what we're going to do is we're kind of going to go just some funky symbols. This is so easy to use. I cannot, well, I wasn't meaning to do that, but I wasn't paying attention. But these are water activated, so you do need to add water, but they're so fun. Like, this is so fun. I'm going to do a look with just graphic liner soon, I think. It's so easy to go in and fix if you make a mistake. Very, very easy. I really like this, and I can't wait to do more looks with it. And it's a fun palette. We could do a lot of looks with this, so stay tuned for that. You have to add water, though. So make sure you add water. Let's do a little bit of this yellow. Cool colors. I love colors. Like, this is like paint, like water paints in a way, but for your face. It's so fun. And then let's do this. No particular order. Cool, huh? I love this. I could do this all night. Okay, so for the center, I think I'm just gonna do this yellow because I really like it. I might do a little bit of this yellow and then maybe go in with the green in here. So we use more colors. We'll definitely do another look with this, you guys, so you can see it more, but so easy to use. Like, I cannot believe it. Very easy. And I'm not being perfect. Like I said, you guys, I'm not being perfect. I'm just having fun. Make your own color. So cool. Okay, so there we are with that. Let's do the mouth. And then we are done, you guys. And like I said, just use your eyeliner to make this, and then use your beauty blender. And then if you want to make it more like a shadow, what I did is I took my Morphe palette and I used the gray in here, and this is where I messed up my palette. Use your finger. Dip your finger into the palette, and then you're going to go like this, and then you're going to tap it out with your beauty blender, and it gets deeper. So it looks more like a shadow, like the bones. So that's another fun thing to do. But let's do our mouth. So I'm just going to use the paint palette because I think it's super fun. So I'm just going to grab a brush. I'm going to grab this type of brush first. Use this red here. Kind of outline. And I'm not being super precise. I'm just getting something on there. Because I'm going to make my mouth bigger. I'd be way more precise now if I was doing this like an everyday thing, but you know. And kind of overdraw a little bit. Just a little bit. And I'm going to go on with this one. Messy. I'm doing it messy. So now what I'm going to do, and you can use real lip liner if you want to, but I'm like, to heck with it. Nothing serious. You could do whatever you want. There we go. That's what I wanted. So fun. Okay, so that's that for that. So we're smiling, you know. And we're going to kind of go with the black as little staples. Okay. Then I'm going to go around the edge of my lips. With the black. Okay, so that's where we're at. Now you could do this, you don't have to do this. You could tap out some fake blood if you want to by using these paints. And also make it look like you just ate your last meal. Spread it onto your lip. You can always make it look more real by using lip gloss and making a trail. Mix the lip gloss with the red paint and then drip it down your face. That's another way you can make it look more real. Okay, but this is fun, you guys. Like, I had so much fun with this. And like I said, we're going to be using Suva more often. Let me just bring it down, huh? Let's bring it down. bring that blood. Oh my god, my other brow. I almost forgot about the other brow because I'm just so excited how this is coming out. It's like a evil skull glam jester mix. I don't know what I did. I just did something fun. All right, let's do that brow and then we're done, you guys, because I gotta get going. I hope you guys enjoyed doing this look with me. I'm just gonna do the same thing and bring this brow up. Like I said, nothing has to be perfect. It's just a fun night where everybody should have a good time, no matter how old you are. Isn't that cool? Yes. I like it. I like how it came out. So like I said, nothing's going to be perfect, and that is okay. Sorry, I'm just like into this blush moment. I'm really peeking up that blush, doing a draping that goes on your cheeks, and then up there, about into your makeup, your eye makeup. And I'm going crazy with the blush because I'm being that evil glam skeleton. But alright, you guys, I know I look crazy. You probably like, oh my gosh, why am I subscribed to this channel? But you gotta have fun every now and then, right? You gotta just be out of your comfort zone, have fun with it, and just go for it. I hope you guys have a great Halloween. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I appreciate you guys more than you'll ever know. We're definitely going to be using the Suva palette more to do some more looks, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much again. Have a happy Halloween. Stay safe out there. And I'll see you again very soon. Oh, tonight I am uploading a skincare, so to get all this makeup off, so stay tuned for that. All right, you guys. See you later. Have a good night.